Hello. Ow, I've really got to stop crouching. My knees... Hi! In the room tour video, I suggested a whole video separately to talk about the cosplay, and boy, did two of you kind of want it. Check the time codes. You know when you like hover over a YouTube video to see how long it has left, and you can sometimes segment that into different... Check that! Do it, coward! We're gonna start with William Hartnell! I should back this up. Straight off the bat, I feel I should say I'm not big on screen accuracy. I don't really care. Well, some of them, but we'll get to it. The waistcoat, quote unquote, is a nice holiday shirt I bought once that just has a very similar pattern to it, at least at a glance, and I thought, that'll do. His little ribbon he wears around his neck, don't know what you'd call it, probably just a ribbon, his tie, and then the jacket is, funnily enough, supposed to be an 8th Doctor, like Night of the Doctor jacket. Yeah, how? So there's a website that I will say now, because I will also say it a lot of times, called Hello Cosplay. And I got a lot of the classic Doctor stuff from there, because it's good enough, you know what I mean? And it's not Magnolia prices. No offense to Magnolia, they do terrific work. But I ain't made of money. But for some reason, it was green on the website. They usually do pretty good work. But it was green on the website. That's not green. Objectively speaking, it's not green. I was just using a blazer, like a black blazer back in the day, and like a white shirt with drawn lines as the waistcoat. Very cute. Very childish, though. I'm beyond childish things. But yeah, I found with the buttons in that place and the sort of general Victorian aesthetic, it worked as a William Hartnell jacket. A First Doctor jacket. Do you ever find that the actors and the Doctors, they just sort of merge at a certain point? You just say David Tennant and you're like, oh yeah, no, that's the Doctor, innit? But now you have options. And of course, Hartnell would not be complete without delving into the wig box with this, if we're being honest, terrible wig. If you can't tell from the general vibe, it is a Doc Brown wig. I've got a bad hairline, but that's offensive. I've got like a small list of things that I actually want to improve with the costumes, and the Hartnell First Doctor wig is one of them. I do need an improvement. If you've got a suggestion, drop it in the comments. Moving on to number 2, Patrick Troughton. Again, not terribly accurate here. I'm not helping the childish accusations when I say this is my dad's blazer. Because you just need a blazer that's slightly bigger than your physique. And I'm a skinny little bastard. So, like, it doesn't take much. Light bluish shirt, a little dicky bow that I found in a charity shop. Was quite chuffed with that found. It's very cute. Random thing. I think I got this from my grandma. Just like a random neckerchief. And then under here I've got some trousers. I won't delve much into the trousers for all of them because it's boring, it's trousers. But I think, once again, these are my dad's golfing, like, old check trousers. And they just happen to work. You know, the green look. Probably not that accurate, I've never checked. But it gives the general vibe of that Doctor, you know? The silhouette, the colours, you get it. I used to use pyjama trousers. I think I still have them. It kind of worked for the homeless chic. Once again, the wig, you will be not surprised. It's a really crap Beatles wig. I mean, again, it does the job, right? You put them together. Oh my god, it's Charlie Chaplin. Wait, no, it's not. I don't take good care of my wigs, by the way. I'll show you. I'd feel bad if I was a better person, but this is how I store them. Just in there. Wow! Moving on to number 5. No, I can't count. It's because I just saw the 5 wig. Jonathan Pertwee. Now, I actually technically have 3 looks for this, which I'll talk about, but this is the main one. Back to Hello Cosplay with this jacket. Look, it's not velvet, not even close, but on camera, as you can see, probably looks pretty good, right? Again, it's the silhouette, it's the vibe, you get it. The shirt is CosDaddy, a website that I hate saying, but is pretty good for stuff like this, the shirts. I think they also do a, like, Peter Davison, like the shirt, like question mark shirt, the proper one, which I do want to get. Before this shirt, I used a pirate shirt, like just because they had frills. But yeah, that wasn't great because it was a pirate thing, it was supposed to be quite flowy, maybe even a bit sexy, and you just see through to my 3 chest hairs, and it was not on. Oh, and any bow ties that aren't accurate, so I've used like a black one for like the 3 Doctor look of 3, I just bought on Amazon. fascinating story, isn't it? I wore this on stage at one of my MCM panels, and I forgot the wig and the trousers. So that's why I look like that. Number 4. I have 2 looks for number 4, because 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4. Firstly, his first look, and one that I had for years, which is the robot look, I call it. I mean, he wore it throughout his first season, you get it. But this was my favourite for a long, long time. Once again, Cos Daddy, the jacket, it's got the little arm things, fully not the right texture. In fact, this is probably a similar texture, and they're both on the same website. God, it's weird. eBay, like someone was just selling it. I couldn't for the life of me find anything cheap and similar to this. But I found this, and it's good enough. I also, for some reason, have this torn up bit of t-shirt as the sort of green scarf he wears around his neck. That's another one I want to improve on. I'm not going to get like the replica one, but a green handkerchief or scarf can't be that hard to go by. Oh, and of course this. This was from the BBC shop. This is the proper, really, really long one from back in the day that they sold on the BBC shop. God, I miss the BBC shop. Bring it back! And of course, my new favourite, and what will be worn by Harry Hudson in Out of Plot coming August 26th, is the City of Death look. With a shorter version of Tom Baker's scarf. I'm not actually sure where it was bought from. Might have just been on Amazon. The coat is Cos Daddy. A very good coat. Probably a bit too long. I might need it shortened, but it works for what it is. This little pin, I forget where I bought this from. I think I bought it at a stall at MCM, you know, one of the random ones, and it just happened to be there. Was it Abbey Shop? I have the box. Yeah, Abbey Shop, there we go. Where Heroes Shop. Okay. And then there's a random waistcoat underneath that I found in a charity shop whilst hunting with Harry. Back when we made the City of Death spoof, and I did not have this coat. Very sad. But I found this waistcoat that was close enough. I'll be honest, it ain't that close at all. And I'd like that waistcoat one day. Oh, the wig. I forgot to show Pertwee's wig as well, but we'll get to that because it's the same as Capaldi's. This wig, I've actually shorn it down. I've cut it. It used to be way crazier than this. This looks like a really weird Muppet, doesn't it? Really interesting, Jim Henson. But once again, does the job. It's brown, big curly fro. It's Tom Baker in it. 4th Doctor. No, come on, that's the one where they're just the same. Moving on to number 5. Boring. You may like it. Good for you, man. Yep, the 5th Doctor slander, still going. I just don't get it. I don't get the appeal. I didn't even like Spare Parts. I'm so sorry. I'm not that sorry. So, in classic nerdy childhood fashion, I've drawn a question mark on a collar. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? Ruined a shirt with a red Sharpie. We've all done it. Underneath this coat, of course, is the jumper, the cricket jumper. I think I also bought this from the BBC shop back in the day. Shut up, Discord! But this is a great jumper. I love this jumper. Weirdly comfortable. I wore it, fun fact, my final year of school back in 2015. I needed to play Stanley Stubbers, I think his name was, in One Man, Two Governors, if you know the play. Secretly gay dude. Don't know why they cast me as that. But I knew he sort of dressed sort of pompous and posh and stuff, and I had the jumper, so I was like, he'd probably wear a cricket jumper, and he did. And I got an A star. Yep, bragging about a school grade. My life's gone well. The jacket is a Hello Cosplay, actually, and you know what? You can't deny it's good, right? Is it accurate? Probably not. But you look at it and you go, yeah, there he is. And then, of course, topped off with a relatively new edition, the Celery, which I bought at the Who shop. I love the Who shop. Only been there once. I want to go again. It broke, though, so it's blue tacked on. I think that's also Abbey shop that made the Celery. Could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Am I wrong? I'm never wrong. That's my secret. Oh, yeah, number 5's wig. It's that. Does the job, doesn't it? The drawer wasn't open. I threw it on the floor. Number 6. Look, it's not my favourite as well, but you can't deny it's eye-catching. Well, it either catches your eyes or blinds your eyes. Jesus Christ! Starting with underneath, I ruined 2 shirts. Underneath there is a very small red checkered waistcoat that was a lucky find in a charity shop years ago. Didn't fit me then. Doesn't fit me now. A random checkered tie, once again I think my father's, as the necktie ribbon. You know, that thing around his neck, innit? And then topped by this beautiful coat. One of Hello Cosplay's best. Do you see what I mean by the various quality levels? We went from not even close with First Doctor to honestly really good with 5 to incredible with this. And then all topped with the little cat badge, which I think was also Abby shot. Also found at the same time as the painter's pin from the City of Deathcote. Okay, I know it's not City of Deathcote. Leave me alone. The only problem with the Hello Cosplay 6 coat, which you can probably tell, is that they stitch on a cat. Don't know why they do that. Look, I'm warming to 6 more than I am with 5 for no other reason than Jubilee. Big Finish, they love stories. And then 6 wig. All the wigs that you've seen on Amazon. Actually, tell a lie. 2's wig I found in a random costume shop whilst out and about. I look like an idiot buying it, but I look like an idiot every day, so what's new? I missed the drawer, it was open that time. Number 7, no wig required, but I do have a hat. It's my grandma's. Go on, Cyber Steve, put it back on. I love McCoy, I love his costume, he's the best. You're wrong if you disagree. Firstly, this tie, a charity shop find. Love a charity shop. Same with this jacket. Is it accurate? No. Is it the same colour and general shape? Yeah. But of course the pièce de résistance, I'm French, is the question mark pullover, jumper, whatever, vest. But of course you can't talk about... Oh, I never noticed that this hanger is on like the other way. That's annoying. But I'm too lazy to fix it. You can't talk about McCoy without talking about this. The BBC shop umbrella. I think they started making these again. Not the BBC shop, but someone else. But I am glad I got it when I did, because I love this thing. It's ridiculous. And functions as a real umbrella. I don't know why that's surprising. I've got the shoes as well. I think these are actually relatively accurate and I found them on Amazon. What a day! Good stuff! Deeply uncomfortable. Do not do a con in these shoes. Oh, the blisters. Looked good though. I'm one of those people, by the way. If you ever see me at a convention, I go to MCM London all the time. I love pictures. I love it when people come up to me and ask for a picture. It fills me with just the most amount of dopamine. Moving on to number 8. Now I have mixed feelings about number 8 because on the one side, the TV movie it has you know, scenes. It also has my beloved McCoy getting shot in the street. Jesus! But then again, he also has some incredible audios, including my favourite, Chimes of Midnight. Ah, his look, though, I don't know what I'm doing with this, to be honest with you. Sometimes I have the Night of the Doctor look, which is just a tie around the neck and this. But right now, I have this cravat. Big fan of the cravat. This is all relatively new. A waistcoat from my wedding suit that I didn't actually end up wearing with the suit because I thought it was a bit much. And also I'm so skinny, it doesn't like, it just hangs out as like a flap. It looks like there should be a bib in there. It didn't look good, but I look good. I also like the inside of the waistcoat because it's got all this like just diagrams and stuff for some reason. Cool. You'll never see it. But of course you're mainly looking at the coat. It is massive, to be fair. It's another one I'd love to get resized at some point, but it does look good. But it's another, you can just tell it's green, can't you? But that's also what it looked like in the TV movie, so make of that what you will. This was Cos Daddy, if you're keen. Cos Daddy, big fan. Their motto, though, should be Cos Daddy. It's bigger than you think it is. Always do it in the size below what you think you are. I'll be honest, it's definitely the most requires improvement. It's whatever the heck this is. It used to be a very long woman's wig, and now it's just a tangled mess, like a dirty little rat. But it had curls in it, so it's 8. Yeah! Now we're going into New Who. With number 9. We're skipping over War, because I'll be honest, all this stuff is kind of covered with everyone else. It's a very mix and match kind of thing. Except for one thing, actually, which is this waistcoat, which is a TV movie Paul McGann waistcoat, which I got with this, by the by. And that's my TV movie, which I also use for War. Because they had very similar costumes, didn't they? Easy day for the costume designer, John Hurt's look, wasn't it? Just take the inside of Old 8, mix it with Eccleston's jacket. Whoa! It's a jacket and a jumper, innit? Genuinely my school jumper underneath, because it's a black jumper with a V-neck. That's all he wore. Well, he wore the green and the purple. I prefer the purple. Purple were cool. But then a jacket, I think either off eBay or... No, I think it was eBay. Yeah. I used to wear a sort of just a leather jacket, which served me well for many, many years, but this one's more accurate. Is it completely accurate? No. But have you seen how expensive jackets like this can be? Like, I was in Brighton, and I was in one of those big shops, like vintage stuff, you know, all the random things. And there was a jacket that looked almost identical to the Ninth Doctor jacket. Like, even battered down, like almost like Wars. £200. No. Although I say that, moving on to Tennant, all of this expensive, right? There's nothing here that's like dirt cheap. Tennant, actually we won't start with the suit, we'll start with what I had first, which is the coat. Oh, I love him. Look at this, BBC shop, once again. I love it, it's so good. Now I've seen a screen accurate one, I've worn a screen accurate one, and I love it to bits, and it was really heavy. But this, lightweight, very comfortable and looks great. Swishes beautifully, the great lining. I'm in love, I've had this for years and it still fits me, and it fits me better every day, really. I've gone through a couple of suits. The first suit was just a suit with stripes and I added an extra button. No, tell a lie, my grandma added an extra button which made it more accurate, and I loved it and it fit me well. Was it accurate? No. Then I just found another suit, added a button myself with hot glue because I don't know how to sew. That was a bit naff, but that's what I wore to meet David Tennant himself. I didn't look my best. That's why I turn. That's why I turn, so you don't see the suit. Then I moved on to one I bought off eBay. That was bad. Finally, one of my most recent gets. The Baron Boutique brown suit. And Jesus! It's one of my favourites. I love it. I adore this suit. It's incredible. Fits me perfectly because they ask for your measurements. I did not know how to measure myself, but clearly I did because I nailed it. Perfect little sonic screwdriver hole in here. I adore it. I'm just going to keep saying I love it, so I need to put it down. And also for years I wanted the blue suit. Now I have it! Yay! This is my most recent addition. The Tennant blue suit. 10th Doctor blue suit. Just look at this. Once again, Baron, same measurements as before because why mess with perfection? The little orange stripes. I was really unsure about this. I could not find pictures of this suit online, like the ones they sell. I could find a lot of people buying the brown suit, taking pictures, loving it, but I couldn't find anyone to vouch for this one. So I was very happy when it arrived. I will vouch for it, damn it. Baron blue suit, terrific. Again, it is expensive. I know, but sometimes it's just worth it for something you love and will wear a lot. For example, I'll be wearing this at Chequermead Theatre on the 26th of August of this year for Doctor Who Out of Plot, a charity fundraising stage play comedy thing in support of Suds UK. We're gonna have fun, we're gonna raise money, and we're gonna have a Dalek army. Be there or be square. Although if you can't come, fair dues. We do have a Just Giving if you just want to send us a bit of dosh for the charity. Thank you. Link below. Yeah. Only really two ties to look at for Tennant, but they're both great. My favourite, the End of Time / 11th Hour look. This isn't perfect. This is a Mrs. Bowtie replica, quote unquote. Honestly, it works for what it is, and I've always loved this design. Looks great. But more excitingly is this, the Day of the Doctor tie. This is actually the most accurate thing I own. Thank you to James Sutton for pointing me in the direction of, I think, Next or Debenhams when around the time Day of the Doctor was coming out. And I snagged it, and I'm very happy that I have it. It's a bit broken, but it is exactly the tie David Tennant wore in Day of the Doctor. Moving on to number 11. I do like number 11, haha, yes. Starting with not accurate. Found this jacket in a charity shop, and it's a tweed jacket with the arm things. I love the arm things. Shirt, red, slightly striped. You know what? It's my White Whale, the Smith Series 5 shirt. I want it, I know where to buy it, but it's too expensive. But one day, no wig required, I have a quiff, I have a big forehead. I do have eyebrows though. Checkmate, Smith. Oh yeah, and shoes. Converse, random brown boots. It's nothing terribly exciting. Shoes though, shoes! Moving on to a random one. Not a lot of people probably have this one. The Smith Snowmen coat. 11 snowmen coat. Love this one. Underrated. Doesn't fit me terribly well, but looks incredible with the fluffy coat and the Victorian style thing. Fantastic. I believe this was Hello Cosplay. Very good Hello Cosplay. You've done it. Your batting average, I'd say it's pretty good. I want to get that black, like, fluffy waistcoat too. That looks sick. Also because that's what Eleven wears in Big Finish's 11 Chronicles with Valerie Lockwood, top tier companion. But of course, moving on to the pièce to resistance. Said it again. The BBC Shop 11th Doctor Series 7B coat from Character. Well, underneath, it's just a black waistcoat. This is like the Day of the Doctor-esque waistcoat. It's got the sort of weird collar thing that it does. General shape, it's all there. You get it, but the main star of the show is this terrific looking coat. I mean, what's more to say? BBC Store, once again, the same time I bought it as the Tennant brown coat. It's probably the most accurate thing I have in general. I will once again stand on my little soapbox. There I go. Bring back the BBC Shop, damn it! Or I'll pull my pants. I would be silly not to mention these two bow ties I have, starting with this one from Mrs. Bow Ties, same place I got the Tennant tie from, the End of Time one. Honestly, fantastic quality, highly recommend getting this thing. But also this official, I believe also BBC Shop, 11th Doctor, Day of the Doctor bow tie. And there comes a little Bells of St. John box. How cute. Damn it. It's actually not that accurate if you look at the one in the show, but boy howdy did little Jack not care. And I don't care now. It's great. Now we're going to be the Capaldi, where first of all I'm going to talk about the wig. I'm an impressionist. I also use this for Pertwee, but it is more of a Capaldi wig. 12 wig. It's got these weird sideburns though. I don't know why. I don't like it, but I just tuck them in. Once again, an Amazon find. It works, especially if you poof it out. It's definitely more of, I guess, a Series 9 than a bouffant Twice Upon a Time or a straight shaved Series 8, which was his worst look, just saying. Not the bouffant, the shaved. It looks wrong. No, only Echoes 2 could do that. And shooting. And going on to the sexy coat, here it comes, yes, Clara Bill Nadol. Of course, this jacket, red! It's not completely accurate, it's just a Crombie. It's a great coat, I got this years and years ago. It used to be a lot longer, but this is the only thing I've ever gone to a tailor and had it shortened. And I'm very glad that I did, because now it is much more accurate. 100% accurate. Remember that? Die ratus. And then I do have a waistcoat and a cardigan, but they're just a waistcoat and a cardigan. Nothing very exciting. They're navy blue. Heard of navy blue? Capaldi has. That red lining really just helps, doesn't it? Although when you're wearing it, unless you like really flip it open, you can't really see it. You can't show it off. You have to just, when you're talking, just be like, oh yeah, really cool, yeah, yeah. Oh wow, it's windy today. Speaking of red though, this. Oh, there's the waistcoat, I found it. I'm honestly on the fence about this, because I'm sure on the camera it looks good, right? And I wore it at the end of the Time Fracture Doctor Who Road episode, and I really liked how it looked in that lighting. But I got this, I think off just eBay or something. It's just a very standard, very sort of velvety-esque coat. It's not very pleasant to touch unless you stroke it up. And, to be fair, it does have that little red button on the sleeve, that's the word. Don't get me wrong, the Heaven Sent, like, red coat look in the show looks incredible. It's my favourite, but it's because it's not official, isn't it? It is cheap. But nothing wrong with cheap. Speaking of, my 13! It's a t-shirt! Literally just bought off Amazon. Although it says Fruit of the Loom, Lady Fit Value Weight. Make of that what you will. Literally just a t-shirt with a rainbow on it. Yeah! Do I have the coat? No! What did I use for the coat? A grey wizard's cloak. It worked. As I'm not big on the 13 era, I've no real push to get the proper outfit. But thank you, 13 costume designer, for making it easy for me. This and some yellow braces does the job. And then obviously I'm not a woman. But I still got the woman's t-shirt, because I'm an accurate, I'm a real fanboy. Her wig's horrendous. Used to be a lot longer, I shaved it down. Really messed up the fringe. Like, what's that? That's disgraceful. But I have no reason to replace it. My wife, I'm back. I'm smiling like an idiot because whilst I quickly called my wife, I saw that someone donated £100 to the Just Giving for the Out of Plot charity thing? Anonymously! Who does that? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was on the last one. Okay. Number 14. This is CosDaddy. The suit does the job, looks good on camera, the trousers are way too big. But we also have this wonderful little tie that I found on Amazon. It's woolen, it's the same style. Is it accurate? Technically not, but you wouldn't know the difference, would you? Because you're an idiot! Look at the texture, you fool. I do love 14's look. I would be tempted to get it. Like if Baron did a version of the 14 suit, I'd get it in a heartbeat. But actually, a recent addition is the coat as well from CosDaddy. Again, not totally accurate, but absolutely does the job and really ties the whole 14 look together in a way that I didn't fully have. Although I do like the Wild Blue Yonder like rolled sleeves up thing. When it comes to Doctor cosplays, that's all I have. I don't have a shooty one. A, because I don't think I could pull it off. And B, again, money. I have a lot of doctors I need to get first. Let me catch it. And shooty, God, calm down with the amount of variants you have. But there we have it, good lord. That actually took longer than I thought it would. Like, I know we've got a lot of doctors here, but wow, I hope I can cut this down to a video that's actually watchable. Before I go, I want to tell you to donate. No, I should be doing this as Tennant. To donate to Out of Plot, a charity stage play for Suds UK. I am not going to stop badgering you about it until August. So do it! Or wait until the 28th of February for the tickets to come out. And you can buy it and you can come watch it for yourself. Woo! It's gonna be good times. I will see you in the next video, my good man. There's a new Doctor Who Road that I'll be starting to film soon. Maybe more like this, talking to camera, wouldn't that be fun? Or other stuff. I don't know. Bye!